What's up everyone, this is Brad from Brickstar and today I am back with another video and this time I am reviewing LEGO 6487481, which is a pretty lengthy number, and that is because it is the Marvel Studios Avengers Tower gift with purchase. So this is 10 plus, it contains 150 pieces, 4 minifigures, and it released on the 24th of November 2023 alongside the Avengers Tower, and it retired on the 27th of November 2023. So basically, if you didn't buy the Avengers Tower between 24th of November and 27th of November, you cannot get this set. So it's pretty rare, to be fair, as it is a gift with purchase. You cannot buy this separately. So I am on my journey to getting every single set based on the MCU. And obviously the Avengers Tower is part of that, and obviously I had to get this set just because it's not strictly based on an MCU title, but it is sort of, kind of, because it includes Black Panther, and it's sort of like an add-on to the Avengers Tower as it is a New York taxi. So this box, if you haven't seen the gift with purchase box before, a lot of them are similar to this, some of them are different, some of them are usually just the normal box. But this one actually, I can show you, so the instruction manual acts as the front of the box. So if you see, you can push the instruction manual in, and there is the top of the box. So the instruction manual acts as the top of the box, and it's basically just this yellow box over here. And this is pretty much it. So it is actually a really tiny box, but it does include this entire set here, which is really cool. So I'm going to get straight into the review because I'm really excited to build this, and we will start off with the minifigures. And starting off with the minifigures in this set, and you get two Outriders. You get two of these. They are exactly identical. If I'm honest, by this point, I'm so done with Outriders. I got the entire Infinity War line, and I'm just done with Outriders. Like, please, I don't want any more. They love to reproduce these Outriders minifigures. They are the ones with the extended arms. There's slightly different variations of each. There's the extended arms, the ones with the armor pad, etc., the ones without anything. These are the ones with the extended arms, and as I said, you get two of these. There's absolutely nothing new to these minifigures. These are just like the others. There's the plain black legs, and you've got the torso printing, and then the face printing as well, which are great. They do look great for Outriders. It's just, I'm sick of these minifigures. There are so many of them. I really did not need another one, if I'm honest. Just in case you don't have one, the back extended arms are attached via this piece just below the headpiece, and then you sort of attach these little droid arms onto that piece there in each slot. Yeah, so that is the Outrider. You get two of those. Again, I'm sick of these minifigures. So you get two of those Outriders. Next up, we have the taxi driver, and one awesome thing about this minifigure is that he is just a general civilian in the Marvel world, and we don't get a lot of those at all. I think we got a firefighter in one of the Spider-Man Far From Home sets, and we got sort of two robbers, masked robbers in one of those sets as well, but we really don't get civilians in the MCU sets. Because of course they wouldn't want to up the piece count with civilians, which makes sense. They want to give you as much of the heroes and villains in the sets as possible. But it is really cool to get this. Obviously, it is in a gift with purchase. It's the perfect time to do a civilian, and he is the taxi driver. I really like the minifigure. I think he strangely looks like a New Yorker. Like, I wouldn't say New Yorker. I can't do the accent. I'm really sorry. He looks like a New Yorker. Kind of. I can't lie. The leg printing and the torso printing makes him look a bit young. I don't feel like he would be wearing that with this hairpiece. That's my nitpick. I know it's a nitpick, but honestly, that really doesn't matter. It's great to have a civilian anyway. If you just turn him around, so this is his shocked face as well. If you just turn him around, you can see the rest of the hairpiece. This hairpiece is what I would imagine Bill Murray would have if he was to have a minifigure. There is torso back printing, as well, sort of just showing a bit of wrinkles and aging. And if I do take the hairpiece off, he does have another facial expression, which is the happy facial expression. So he's very happy in this facial expression here. Yeah, so that is the taxi driver minifigure in its entirety. I do prefer this facial expression here, where he is a lot more shocked and surprised. Yeah, but nice minifigure overall, generally. And then the final minifigure is Black Panther. This is, of course, I believe Chadwick Boseman's Black Panther. This is not Shuri's Black Panther. This is Chadwick Boseman's. I believe it's not an exclusive. I think it was in the 4+ Black Panther set of Shuri's Lab. I could be wrong on that. There is no printing on the legs, but there is printing on the torso. But yeah, it is a minifigure we've seen already. It is what they've been doing with Black Panther since his addition to the Marvel Lego universe, which is sort of the headpiece with the panther ears at the top, and then the Wolverine claws as the Black Panther claws, which of course just attach with his hand. And I do believe there is back, head, and torso. Back, head, and torso printing, yeah. So there is back, head, and torso printing as well. Nothing too much to say about this minifigure, if I'm honest. But it is now, it's in a gift with purchase, so I wouldn't expect anything exclusive, if I'm honest, because they're not going to do that. But overall, a nice minifigure. And this is the set itself. So it is pretty small. It's only, I think it was, 100 pieces or so. But I do like the set. I think it looks cool. So it is a very modern taxi. For Marvel, usually you expect to see sort of the older looking taxis, but I don't mind it. I think it fits in with the sort of the modern New York theme, which I think it looks nice. It looks cool. One of the key takeaways here is this piece at the top, this taxi piece. This is a printed piece. This is not a sticker. None of this is stickers, which is great. I mean, whenever you can get printed pieces, that is really, really awesome. This is a printed piece as well. If you will notice, the number plate does hint at the set 76269, which is, of course, the Avengers Tower. AT 76269, that is the Avengers Tower. So that is a little reference there to the Avengers Tower, which is a nice little reference. They've used these translucent triangular pieces. I keep forgetting what they're called. For the headlights, which is nice. I feel like I say nice all the time. The wheels look great. I mean, it drives really well. If you look at this, it drives really well. There is no like stopping that. Sometimes with the Lego wheels, you sort of, you know, they sort of edge along. This one drives really smoothly. If you are sort of using it for playability, they've used the orange, translucent orange as well, just for the lights above the taxi sign. And this is a printed piece too, which is awesome. They've given it its own little logo, sort of the Lego minifigure there, and it just says taxi. You know, it's not a company name, which is fine. It's just cool to have a printed piece, and that is on both sides of the taxi. And then if you just turn it around as well, the back here is sort of fully fledged out, and there is the number plate again, and they've just used this sort of translucent red to create a bit more of a back as well, and sort of a boot opening as well. This is sort of where you would open the boot. Of course, you can't open the boot, which is fine. It isn't. It's like a low piece set, and it is a gift with purchase. But you can't open the boot. And then what is nice about this set is you actually can just take off these translucent window panes. Both of them come off as easy as that. And then inside you have a pizza slice, a cap, which actually has the Avengers logo on it. It is the Avengers almost Kevin Feige hat, and a briefcase as well. And a briefcase is sort of a reference to all the Marvel films. And additionally, it does also come with a coffee mug and another pizza piece, which it does advise you sort of have the minifigure handling, so you have the taxi driver handling. And what is nice is there is a steering wheel in there, and there is space for the taxi driver to sit down as well. So if I just attach the pizza piece, so if I just attach the pizza piece and the coffee, you can sort of have him driving. I know he shouldn't do this, but driving with the coffee and pizza in hand, like so. You know, and then you can pop the back on. Like so. It just easily pops on. And then the front also goes back on, like so. I'm trying to do it one-handed, which is why it's not looking easy. There you go, like so. It is literally as easy as that, and then you can see him sort of driving, which it is a really, really lovely build. One thing as well, additionally with the Outriders, is you do get this translucent pane, which you can just pop them on, and they sort of stand sort of just above the ground. I'm not really sure in the point of it, if I'm honest, but they're sort of just above the ground as well. And then additionally, there is also this sort of translucent build here. So you've got a rounded block and a 2x2 piece, and then this minifigure translucent piece that they've been using for quite a while now, which you can just put Black Panther on. So you just attach him to the end, like so. And that actually just goes on here. So these two studs up the top of this window pane are actually designed for this to go on. So you just pop it on like so. And then Black Panther can be just battling the Outriders from the top of the taxi, which is a nice little addition to the set. He's battling the Outriders there from the top of the taxi. I will say about this set, it's kind of a weird gift with purchase. The taxi makes sense, it's New York. Black Panther really makes no sense. If I'm honest, I don't remember him ever being in Avengers Tower in a significant scene. The Outriders also make zero sense, really. If it was Chitauri, it would have made more sense, but I guess they didn't want to overdo it with the Chitauri, as they are already in the Avengers Tower set. It's just a bit strange having the Outriders, considering they were in Infinity War, and again, never entered New York, as far as I'm aware. The Outriders never entered New York. They never entered New York, and they weren't in the Battle of New York. They certainly weren't in the Battle of New York. Neither was Black Panther. So it is kind of odd for the minifigure choices. I think they just recycled characters. As we know, they love recycling the Outriders. I think that's just what they were doing here with this set. But nonetheless, it is a really, really nice set. One other thing I will mention is that with the minifigure, with the taxi driver minifigure, you are able to put the hat. You are able to put the hat on him, but I will show you why I have not done that. So if you take off the hairpiece and you pop the hat on the minifigure, like so, if you turn him around, his other facial expression appears, which really, really bugs me. So I will not be putting that on, but you can put it on and he looks sort of more like Kevin Feige, but he's already a minifigure in the Avengers Tower. So I will not be putting the hat on. And the space in the taxi does specifically have a stud for the hat, so I will pop the hat back on there as well. But yeah, overall, a really, really lovely set. And if I just pop the taxi driver back in, I just pop him back in. There you go. It is as easy as that to pop him back in, and then you just pop the window panes back on as well, like so. So that is the set in its entirety. Do you have this set? Do you like the set? Please let me know, guys. As I've said, every single video, I know it sounds boring at this point, I'm just here to share my love of Lego with fellow Lego lovers, and I don't know a lot of them in my area. I'm not, you know, I haven't spoken to a lot of people, so I just want to know, what are your thoughts on it? Do you like the set? Please like, share, subscribe, etc. It all helps with the channel. Simply, this channel is just for me to share my love of Lego with everyone else, with fellow Lego lovers. You know, I had a period where I stopped buying Lego out of sort of, you know, maybe I should grow out of it. And you know, you're at that age where you have that fear of maybe I shouldn't like Lego. And I realized actually recently, no, it's fine to like Lego. Like, I love Lego, and I love the MCU, and I love films, and I love collecting Lego based on films. So yeah, that is a little life story there. But honestly, Lego is an awesome hobby, and it's an expensive one, but it's an awesome hobby, and it's great to share this love with others. So please, please do like, share, comment, and subscribe. But anyway, have a great rest of your day, and I will see you all on the next review.